Hi everybody, Jo here again. How you doing? I hope you're doing okay. And today we've got a lovely calendar page, a bit of a sort of magical, mystical, well it is October. So today it's having that sort of mystical, magical theme. And this is the sort of thing I'm going to do. I've got a little bit of sparkle on there as well. And as you know, this is an 8 by 6 inch piece of multifarious card. And I just create the design on there first. So it gives me a little bit of an idea ready for my page. And I've got some Lavinia low tack tape, look. But if you notice, I want to stamp the pumpkin here, so it's just outside. It's nice to have often when we make a frame. Sometimes we want a complete frame, other times we want something just popping out. So I'm going to use the playful pumpkin. But what I need to do is just take this tape back a little bit. And it's low tack, so it's not a problem. But what I do need to do is bring in my piece of copy paper, and I nearly forgot. So whoever shouted then, thank you very much, so I can lean on this. And then we'll stamp this sort of in the corner here. And I went for this corner because on the page Tracy's given us the design over here, and so I thought it would balance it nicely. So a good press, and then give it a bit of a blot, and then I can pop that tape back down, and that way it'll just be popping out of the design there. So next I've got our lovely fairy web, and if you're not sure how it's going to look, remember, just use your acetate. And again, I'm sort of working on the plan. You know, I like to tell you the way my head works. So I'm sort of just going to do opposite corners to start off with. And this I will stamp just on that tape. Now, if you did miss the edge with the tape, don't worry, because your black fine liner, that black micron pen, I've always said it's, you know, it's my best mate, my best friend, because it gets me out of so many issues, shall we say. Again, I've just caught the tape, which is fabulous. Now, I do want to put one of our little crows. Now, I've got lots of fabulous birds that would work well here. I've gone for one of the crows off the crow set. Now, I just inked over a little bit, so I just wanted to remove that. And again, just place yourself above your work. Now, this is a silhouette. So I'm just going to let it soak in just a little bit longer. And then there we go, you get a beautiful deep image. Now for the book of spells. And I'm going to use the words as well that come with it, beautiful, and we've got stars around it. And it says spells and potions. Now we've got lots of little jars, bottles you might want to bring in here. I mean, it might be you want to put little jars and bottles around here, or make yourself a shelf and add them. I'm going to use one of the broomsticks. Now, we've got two broomsticks on the set, a larger one and a smaller one. I'm using the larger one. And I just want to use it almost to ground my book of spells. So I'm just going to place it sort of there. Now, I'm going to give that a blot. Just because as I'm working, obviously we've got a silhouette here and I don't want to smudge it. And I'm going to add a couple more stars. And this is from Stars 2, and it's one of our mini stamps. So again, do check out your mini stamps. And I'm thinking we'll maybe have another one here. Now again, you could decide you might want stars all around. I'm thinking of just following this sort of design and just following this sort of shape across here. On my original, I put one here, but I quite like it like that. So I'm actually going to stop there like that. Now we're going to add a little bit of sort of an extra bit of oomph, and I'm going to come in with these lovely stars. Now these are off Words 2, the stencil, and I'm just going to go for there, I think. More low tack tape, just because if I don't, I'm liable to ink over the edge. colour, fabulous. And I went for just lovely bright colours. Pink elephant, you can tell, can't you? Definitely bright colours. Still blended in the lid though. Now for a colour that's not used very often, but I've been using it a lot recently and I really love it. Paprika. If you haven't got a paprika, honestly, I urge you to get one. It's a very useful colour. And just fill each star in with a different colour. Flying fig. There we go, 4 beautiful stars. And I just thought it complemented. I'm going to take the tape off. And I just felt it complemented the stars underneath. Now a little bit of colour with our Modulars pencils. Number 170, number 9, 33, 4, 22, 5 and 31. And just going to add a little bit of colour to the book. And again, you've got your own ways of colouring. Clear ink of Stella. As you know, I love to do this just to blend. And also it adds that lovely bit of sparkle. Before I colour, because obviously I've got need to colour under here, going to add a little bit more colour around the edge. So I'm going to come up with my flying fig. Take a little bit, just a little bit from the lid. And I just want some colour round the edge. And it's nice sometimes to just add gentle colour. Now paprika is quite a strong colour, so again look, I'm just going to take it from the lid and gently, I'm on my masking tape first and just come in. I love the blend. Paprika seems to blend with so many other colours and give such beautiful unusual colour tones. And I just want to create a sort of moody, atmospheric design. Right, happy with that. Low tack tape, so obviously it'll just peel off. Now for my lovely pumpkin. And a little bit of green on the stalk. The wink of Stella once again. And again, the wink of Stella blends, but also adds that lovely bit of sparkle. Pastel pencils now. And we'll add a little bit of highlight. And a little bit of shading. Just blend the pastel. Does two things. I think it makes it look better, more like a shadow, but also it fixes it. A little bit more depth by just adding a little bit of black. Now, finishing tricks time, the gold, the beautiful Signo, a little bit of sparkle, and a little bit of gold edging on those pages. And then on there, maybe a little bit on here. White Posca, just to add a couple more little highlights. Then we need some sparkle, don't we? So our beautiful Stickles look, Stardust. I pop mine on my mat just because it can spit a little bit at my work, I find. So I have an empty wink of Stella, one of my original ones, and I find if I just dab it, I can get it exactly where I want it. And I just want it on the beautiful stars, but also a little bit, just that sparkle coming from the cobweb. And again, you'll decide where you want sparkle. Maybe a little bit of magic sparkle on there. You want a little bit on the pumpkin? Go on, we might as well. So, last little thing, I'm going to come in with one of my sentiment stickers, and I've gone for magical things. And as always, just pop it on my scissors. Now, this works well if you're stamping sentiments and adding them. Just stamp it on a piece of card and have a look. Now, I'm hoping if I stamp it here, it'll bring the whole thing together. On there. No, I like it on there. Magical things. And the final thing, you know what it's going to be. Yellow sparkly Posca. And this I'm going to add over the stars. I just feel it breaks them up a little bit. And I'm coming just on the white here. Again, just to break it up. And it's still white, but it just makes it that cohesive design and ties it in. And I've put some down here to the edge of the page. And so the whole thing, look, we've got our beautiful book of spells, spells and potions, bringing in our stencil, our beautiful Halloween pumpkin, and that's October for you. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And this, I'm going to save this to go in a Halloween bag for trick or treat. In fact, I may make another couple. You could always do it in 2 halves, look. There's a thought. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As always, have fun, and please, if you complete a design, share it on our socials. That's Lavinia for you, and reach out with Lavinia. So lovely to see what you do. So you take care. Until next time, love and hugs from me. Bye for now.